The Richmond County Coroner's Office investigating a suspicious death. Coroner Mark Bowen says that 71-year-old Larry Laws was found dead at the Bonnier Apartments on Walton Way before 6 p.m. yesterday evening. The sheriff's office says that he was found by his nephew. An autopsy has been scheduled. No details on any possible suspects. Waynesboro police are investigating after a missing man was found dead. Investigators ruled Bruce Mitchell's death a homicide after his body was discovered in his home on Lovers Lane during a wellness check. A family member reported him missing yesterday. The investigation is ongoing, and officers say anyone with information related to Mitchell is asked to call the Waynesboro Police Department. The Waynesboro Police Department also asking for your help to identify this suspect in connection to an armed robbery. Officials say the robbery happened just around 1 p.m. yesterday at the Gas Pro in Waynesboro. If you have any information on the identity of this suspect or where they may be, call the Waynesboro Police Department. Richmond County deputies searching for more people for questioning in a suspicious death last week. Deputies are now looking for 38-year-old Javon Johnson. Last week, deputies found the body of 62-year-old David Grigg in a condemned home on Harding Road. After discovering his body, deputies announced that they were searching for 34-year-old Jessica Sperling and 48-year-old Kelly McBurney. Yesterday, we learned that McBurney was located and released, but they are still looking for Sperling. Deputies say that Johnson already has a warrant for his arrest for an unrelated probation violation. They say both Johnson and Sperling are known to be in the areas of Harding Road, Balfour Road, and Peach Orchard Road. If you have any information, call the Richmond County Sheriff's Office. The future of Aiken County's tiny homes is on hold for now after neighbors expressed concerns over the project's impacts. The tiny homes will give people experiencing homelessness a place to stay and get back on their feet. The vice president of Aiken Homeless Housing says that the community wants to have more input on the Dykes Road project, and leaders are open to listening. Some neighbors are welcome to the project. Others think that everything seems to be moving fast without enough time to think through the impacts for current neighbors.
Whether everybody wants to see it that way or not, homeless people are part of our community. They're people too. Regardless of their capabilities or abilities, they deserve the dignity of having a space to live.
I just feel that this neighborhood is not a place for that kind of a community. We don't have the infrastructure.
Back in February, Aiken City Council passed the second and final readings, but now developers say that they hope conversations can restart soon so they can go ahead and resubmit their proposal. And in Augusta, the work is ongoing to build a tiny home community. Ground was broken in March on Mary Street. Jackson Drumgoole, the founder of Bridge Builder Community, said it's looking to help out kids in foster care as they age out and become adults. 25 homes will go up along with a community center there. As of May 15th, the Bridge Builders community said that it's entering this next phase of pre-construction and working to finalize the plans and timelines. Nearing 8 months since Hurricane Helene, and contractors can finally say that they see a light at the end of the tunnel for recovery. Contractors say now that insurance and FEMA payouts are finally being processed, jobs left in waiting are finally being completed.
So many jobs out there that we put tarps on that they're either waiting for insurance companies, waiting for FEMA, or just waiting to get the money. You know, there's about 50%, maybe it may be a little bit more. I think most companies can see that, you know, they can see the end of the tunnel.
Other contractors estimate that there's still about 6 months left until the storm damage is cleared, but for now, they want to remind people to leave that work up to the professionals. As debris cleanup continues across the CSRA, so does cleanup along the Augusta Canal. Officials say that they're still clearing trees there. This is drone video from that area yesterday. Augusta Utilities is asking you to avoid going into the canal while crews clean it up. They say they're not cleaning this weekend, but they do ask for you to stay clear of certain areas.
For the weekend, kayaking, canoeing in the water is good. Please stay off the embankment. So please stay off the towpath. It is open from Eisenhower Park south. If you want to run the towpath, walk, bike, take your dog, go into downtown, eat lunch, come back, all that's perfectly fine. Just please stay off it from the raw water pumping station to Savannah Rapids Pavilion.
Augusta Utilities says that they're working on finishing the design of the embankment repair, which will cost about $10 million. 7:37, it is time to celebrate high school seniors later today. Evans High School is graduating tonight at 6:30 at Evans Town Center Park. The county's Parks and Rec Department says to prepare for closures in the area and for future ceremonies. Leaders say starting at 8 o'clock this morning, the stage parking lot, the dog park, and the lot next to it are going to be closed and they'll reopen on Saturday. And we're on your side with a reminder that city leaders from North Augusta will start their mosquito control program today. The plan is to spray environmentally friendly essential oils in several areas. This is going to last until October. Now, if you would like to not be included, you can send in a form. We do have the website for that. It is right there on your screen, northaugustasc.gov/exclusion form. It's also on our website. Well, that's going to do it for the news side of things. Let's go ahead and send it over to Tim with a look at your forecast.
Which has been very stormy over the last couple of hours here. Good news about the storms. They should be well out of the picture by the time that graduation ceremony is going on here out at Evans Town Center Park. But not that it didn't get wet, that's for sure. Yes, we still have a cluster of thunderstorms moving out of eastern Burke County towards the Allendale County area. Thankfully not severe, but still some very heavy downpours. This will continue over the next couple of hours. We can see a little bit closer into the eastern Burke, northern, looks like Screven County, Allendale County area, and western Barnwell County, seeing some heavy rainfall at this point. But moving away from the metro, so that's good news. We still have some rain, and at what point was, again, some really heavy thunderstorm activity between Wrightsville and Swainsboro, moving into the Garfield area and Swainsboro, Nunez, also the Millen area, Highway 25 there, also looking at some wet weather off toward the south and east. The sky's a little brighter and we're beginning to dry up a little bit more, so that's good news. It's not an all-day rain event. It's getting through the storms this morning. We're back in the 70s, a little bit breezy. Winds are out of the west at 13 and we'll have higher gusts into the afternoon. So between 68 and 71 from Thompson to Augusta, Barnwell in the 70s, Allendale with storms close to you in the middle 70s. So we're just kind of moving in the finality here of the storms that have been rolling through for the last few hours into what's going to be a breezy and sunny, warm finish. In fact, high temperatures are still expected to get up to the threshold of that 90 to 92 degree mark.